I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on the Spotlight Network, we're diving into one of the most frustrating aspects of modern life. Okay, what is he talking about? Any guesses? I'm talking about dieting and exercise. Today, my guest is a wonderful author, a terrific advocate for fitness. His name is Vince Espejo, and he has penned a powerful book, Why Dieting and Exercise Really Suck. He is here to share creative and practical solutions for achieving better health and longevity without grueling workouts or fad diets. If you struggle to maintain a healthy lifestyle, this is a book, this is a conversation that will offer a refreshing perspective that's easy to embrace and sustain. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Bookside Press for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his amazing book. The links are below this interview. Vince, great to see you here today. Welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you very much for having me.
Great to have you on the show. Dieting and exercise really do suck. You want to eat whatever you want to do as little or as much as you want to do, but you have to have some self-discipline in life. Talk to us a little bit about what motivated you to write this book.
Well, being a health coach and personal trainer for decades,
Mhm.
I saw the frustration in people. Usually people start a new diet or exercise program and they start very excited about it. They have big plans, but
Mhm.
after a couple months, they just give up. And I started realizing, well, something has to happen for people to stay with it, to maintain and to make it a lifetime style.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody starts out with January 1st, making that New Year's resolution. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to sleep more. And I'm
Yes,
going to be fit by the end of the year. And then
that's
come
right.
February 1st, it's all out the window. The gym is empty again. So let's give us some of the hacks, some of the tricks. What can we do to make the diet and the lifestyle and the exercise more sustainable?
Sure, Logan. Thank you for asking. We got to keep in mind that we want to keep it simple. Simplicity and consistency are practically two key words in the health and longevity uh, life.
Mhm.
So what we want to start is start small,
Mhm.
uh, maintain progress, which is think about it like saving money. You put a little bit in your savings account, but at the end of the year you have $1,000.
Mhm.
Same thing with your health. Maybe 30 minutes of walk every day. Maybe fasting. I strongly believe in fasting. Usually for 14 to 16 hours a day is very, very effective
Yeah.
for losing weight, for giving your metabolism the chance to uh, get established, and also to burn fat more efficiently.
Yeah. I think a lot of people dive into it too strongly. Like, that's it. I'm not having any bread. I'm not having any desserts. I'm cutting out all snacks. I mean, and they overdo it, that they're starving. And when they're starving, they're going to binge eat and they're going to overeat. That's one of the problems, right?
That's true. People usually go all out. They want results fast and quick, and usually it doesn't work. What we got to think about is our health. And one way to think about it is, how do you want to spend your last 10 years of your life? Do you want to have health issues, being on a walker, having oxygen tanks walking around with you? Those are the things. You're preparing yourself like an athlete for your lifespan.
Mhm.
So it's an everyday, but a little bit at a time, just like an athlete. You practice a little bit at a time, and at the end, extend your life for 10, 15, 20 years
Yeah.
that you can enjoy if you didn't have that kind of attitude.
Exactly. And you're going to feel better. You're less likely to
Absolutely.
have diabetes. You're less likely to have hypertension. You're less likely to get cancer and heart disease and a multitude of other diseases. So if you stay fit, you stay lean, you move more, you exercise more, you eat better, you're not only going to look better, which of course will be a consequence, but you're going to feel better.
I totally agree with you. People tend to overcomplicate the health issue, and it's pretty much based because there is an overwhelm amount of information on the internet and everywhere else, and you hear people saying, "Well, I'm going to go on a diet and I want to lose so many pounds." But realistically speaking, you got to think about your health first,
Mhm.
and then make a commitment every day to do a little bit for yourself.
Mm.
And one uh, strategy that I show my clients is after dinner, maybe 6 o'clock, you wait 30 minutes and go out for a walk for 30 minutes.
Mm.
And what is that going to do? What it's going to do is going to speed up your metabolism. So your liver doesn't have time to hold on to that sugar and glucose. So you're going to gain weight. So,
Mm.
and then actually, it will help you sleep, relax. It's a very good technique that you can do if you're not going to do anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. That is great advice. And I liked your bank account analogy before. You don't save up that money by taking every penny you have and throwing it into the bank because you can't walk around broke. But if you save a little bit each week at the end of a year, after the end of 5 years, 10 years, you'll have a considerable savings. And the same is true with your health. A 30-minute walk will go a long way. If you say, I'm
Absolutely.
just going to go out for after work and run for 5 miles and you haven't done it in the last 20 years, you're going to run
No,
once and the next day you're going to wake up, your knees and your hips and everything's going to be hurting and you're not going to do it again, right?
that's absolutely true. One of the techniques in the book, see, I explain in the book the 5 pillars of health and longevity. And what are those 5 pillars? The first one is, of course, nutrition. You want to be conscious about what you're eating, what you're consuming. Try to stay away from processed foods and sugar. You hear this from everybody, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah,
It
it
takes
is.
discipline, it takes commitment, it takes uh, the motivational effect of wanting to be healthy. The
Mhm.
number two is actually movement, exercise. You need to exercise. That's why we have joints. You have to move them around and bend them a little bit. Number three is sleep. How many people go around only sleeping 6 hours a night or maybe five? Sleep is very, very important. It's the time where your body gets to recuperate from damage that was done the day before. Number four is habits and motivation. You need to be motivated, maybe because health issues motivate you to do something. Try to, if you want to change a habit, very simply start small. Do something very small that you can do every single day. Like I say, gave you an example that go for a walk.
Mhm.
And number five, Logan, is about relationships. People
Mhm.
sometimes don't realize this. Relationship with your family, relationships with with your friends. All these things uh, add together to form like a human person to want to be healthy and strong and live a longer life.
Exactly. I think that relationship part of the equation is often overlooked. But if you look at couples, either both are usually in shape or both are out of shape, you know,
Absolutely.
because you're eating the same things generally, you're bringing in the wrong kinds of food at home. And it is a struggle. Like you said, it sounds easy to avoid sugars and processed foods. But when you really start looking at it, there's added sugar in everything. Everything is really processed. You want to drink oat milk because you think it's healthier than cow's milk. Well, there's 40 ingredients in that oat's milk, you know? So you really do have to focus on simple ingredients. No ingredients at all, the whole foods themselves. One or two ingredients, five the max. Yeah, that's what I look
Absolutely.
for in my life. Is a good idea.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the things I do when I go shopping, I actually look at the ingredients list.
Yeah.
The shorter the ingredients list, the faster I will buy it.
Yeah.
Um, one thing I want to make clear is that we want to concentrate on progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
Why progress? We give you examples about uh, one little thing at a time. You
Mhm.
can get you can get very far from like 1,000 mile run requires the first step.
Yeah.
So I encourage people to not overthink it, just simply do it very slow, start slow, kind of practice and do a little bit at a time every day, and that will uh, really help uh, accomplish health and longevity. In my book, I split in different chapters, and every chapter has a solution. I'm not just talking about it, but chapter 5, for example, is about nutrition. That is a technique that I use and all my clients use, and very simple. In the morning, the first thing you want to do is hydrate.
Hmm.
Usually, you get dehydrated during the night, and you can actually do a green tea, add a little bit of apple cider vinegar and lime, and drink that every morning, and that will help you enormously.
That's a
Also,
that's a great tip.
yes, yes, I do that every day myself. Of course, I add a little bit of turmeric for
Hmm.
inflammation and things of that sort. So I encourage people to always hydrate first thing in the morning, a big glass of water with lime. And if you want to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar, that would be fantastic. Okay, so in chapter 6, I show you the exercises. There are different types of exercise you can do. A lot of people don't like to go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym.
Hmm.
You simply can actually do it at home while you're watching your favorite TV show. And if you want to add weight, you can. Also show people that love to go to the gym exercises that you can do at the gym. And all these exercises are the type of exercise that you can maintain, that you can do for the rest of your life. I go to the gym personally only two times a week to lift weights. I lift
Hmm.
weights, and then 3 times a week I run. I'm going to be 70 years old tomorrow,
Happy birthday.
and thank you. And then I play soccer. I play soccer 3 times a week actually. And one of the things that I like playing soccer is because um, the social interaction factor,
Yeah.
and that helps a lot. Not just the exercise, but being around friends that encourage you to do a little more than if you were by yourself.
All great advice. You're turning 70. You look like you're about 52 years old. So the proof is
Thank
in
you,
the
Logan.
pudding. You look great. You're fit. You're robust. Your mind is sharp. You're out there playing soccer. You're out there going to the gym and lifting weights. I find lifting weights so invigorating. I come back from lifting weights, and I don't even lift a lot of weights. You can tell I'm a skinny guy, but I lift enough that I get my adrenaline pumping. I feel good.
Yes,
I feel strong. I feel tight, and it's great. I mean, once you get into fitness, it can become your lifestyle and it can change your life. You'll like the way you look, you'll like the way you feel. It'll feel much better than eating that
totally.
donut, right?
And you notice your how you feel after you're done,
Yeah,
after you finish. The feeling is 100 times better than the feeling that you have for saying, "Well, I'm kind of tired. It's too cold out. It's too hot. I don't want to go to the gym. Or I
exactly.
don't want to go for a walk." And then you feel guilty afterwards.
Right. Exactly. You know what
You
I always
push
say?
yourself.
I always say the hardest thing about going to the gym is going to the gym. Just get
Right.
yourself there, get on that elliptical, get on that bike, lift those weights, just do it and you'll feel better. Vince, terrific interview and a wonderful book. If you guys want to take, if you folks at home want to take that journey of 1,000 miles with one big step, do it by picking up this book, Why Dieting and Exercise Really Suck. Vince, in this book, shares creative and practical and actionable solutions for achieving better health and longevity without grueling workouts and without crazy diets. The proof is in the pudding. Take a look at Vince. 70 years old tomorrow. And like I said, he looks about 2 decades younger than that. Happy birthday to you, sir. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining
Logan.
me. My
I
pleasure.
appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I hope you guys get the book.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.